I'm singing cause I've just had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough. I'm singing cause I've just had enough.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's Jemima
and
again.
It's Evodi.
And today we are talking about how much does it take for us to forgive people who hurt us.
Yeah, you know, the Bible tells us to forgive because we have a merciful God that forgives. But okay, let's be real, right? There are some things that you really get upset. You're like, oh my God, I'm not going to forgive this person. Like, I think forgiveness in itself is beautiful. When you forgive someone, you let them go and you let yourself go as well.
Yeah, you feel free as well.
But I'm petty.
In situations like, for example, if someone cheats on you, what does it take for you to forgive that person? Because most girls will be like, oh, he has to show me that he has changed so I can forgive him. Like, what do you mean?
You know, some girls just don't want, like, you cheat on me, get out,
like,
bye-bye. And some girls
like to give chances after chances.
Like to give chances, but what does it take? You could give someone a chance, but it doesn't mean that you've forgiven them.
Yeah, but another thing that I don't really like,
myself.
what I don't really like here, if you forgive someone and they take advantage of that and they hurt you again, like, why would you want to put someone through stuff like that? And I also wanted to talk about forgiving, for example, your parents, because some of us have grudges that we hold inside of us because of what our parents done to us at a very young age, and we grow up with it in our hearts. It's still there, you never let it go. What does it take for you to let me ask you, what does it take for you, for example, what would it take for you to forgive, maybe if your mom, your dad hurt you? Our mom or dad.
What would it take for me to forgive them?
Yeah.
It's gonna take a sincere heart. They've got to be remorseful for what they've done, because you know, a lot of African parents, I'm talking about my African parents, they are always right. They say they're always right, and for them to ask you for forgiveness, it takes a lot, you know. But if my parents or my dad's gonna come to me with a sincere heart and ask for forgiveness for the things maybe he did in the past, for the things that he did to me that made me feel a certain way, then I mean, who am I to not forgive? I will forgive him, you know. But I think it takes a lot for me to rebuild a relationship.
Yeah, you might forgive someone, but it takes so much to rebuild that relationship, because it's not always going to be the same.
Exactly.
For me, it won't. I don't know. It might be better, and it might be a horrible relationship. Yeah, sometimes, you know, when
some people come back
you know, sometimes when someone cheats on you, you take them back. Sometimes you just feel more like, I just love this person so much more, you know.
Yeah. For me, okay, forgiving my friends, it depends on what they've done. Yeah. You know, like, other friends will just go out and probably destroy your name in a way, like ruin your reputation. Like that. I mean, I will forgive you, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna take you back in my circle, because we'll keep on going back the same thing. Like, we don't want to do the same thing. I'm gonna forgive you. We're not Jesus, but we're all trying to be like Jesus, and Jesus forgives. So I am not Jesus for you to take you back, for me to take you back, sorry, and be lovey-dovey again. Like, it's not gonna work like that.
It's not gonna work like that.
You know. There's AC. Elsie is here in the background. I think she wants to go.
She's creeping out.
Why are you creeping out like that? You coming? You don't have to. Okay then.
Okay, darling.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it really takes a lot to forgive people. You wouldn't just forgive people like that if they hurt you so much. If you cried, you
cry. It's really hard.
It's really hard.
It's really hard. Like, I will forgive, but I will not forget.
Yes. So if you're trying to hurt someone and you want their forgiveness one day, think about
like,
it.
If I forgive someone, it doesn't mean I'm stupid. Like, I'm gonna be naive and believe you. I always believe that trust is like a mirror, right?
Once it's broken, you cannot
look
fix
into it again.
No, like, but you can.
You can look into it, but it's not gonna be as clear as the way it was. So I can still have some sort of trust, but it's not gonna be 100% trust that I had in you. That is why I don't trust people 100%. You can't trust people 100%. You've got to leave a certain percentage for yourself.
But again, yeah, you know, forgiving, like you said, you forgive your friends, you know, but you won't be around them anymore just to avoid the situation. But with family, it's a very different situation.
Hard,
with family, it's a very different situation, to be honest, because you cannot kick them out. They will always be there no matter what. So I think forgiveness is really a big thing.
It is really important.
In family it's really important to forgive each other.
Yeah,
it is, because you know, you always need those people around you. No matter how much they'll hurt you, you always
still need them.
You need them some point.
That is very true. I think forgiveness in itself is a very important factor. I think when God forgave the world, he knew the importance in it. Otherwise he could have killed all of us. You know, but he had that heart. And forgiveness that comes from pain is a true forgiveness. Because I'm just gonna go a bit into the Bible, because you know, when Jesus was dying on the cross, he was in pain, he was beaten, he was tortured, but he still said, Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they're doing. So you don't forgive people when your heart is chilled. You're like, okay, whatever, I forgive you. You've got to forgive. A real forgiveness comes from pain. When you're feeling the most, like when you're hurt a lot at that time, that is when you've got to let go. Because if you take it further, tomorrow is not promised. What if that person dies? What if you die? And then you didn't get a chance to forgive, and you didn't get a chance to accept them back, you know? I think we're kind of contradicting ourselves, but forgiveness is good anyways. That's what we're trying to say.
No, forgiveness is key.
It's key.
It's really key to set yourself free. And so that you can live a good life. So please learn how to forgive. Okay? Don't let it get
I'll try with some people though. But yeah.
No, but again, you know, forgiveness, there's other things that you can't even forgive.
Yeah.
To be honest, there's other things that you can't forgive.
Like if someone kills your mom,
that's a whole different situation.
Yeah.
I know it's good to forgive them, but you just have that, it's a natural thing that I'm gonna kill them too. Like, I'll get back, I'll stab you back.
Yeah.
Which is not good. That's why she said it's good to forgive when it comes from pain. That's a sincere forgiveness.
When it comes from pain.
Or if someone raped your kid, for example, it's hard. I can't imagine that. That's the worst thing. I don't know if I would forgive that person. It would take so much.
If they're remorseful. You know, like other people just rape and they think they're right.
It would take so much.
Well, they can still not say sorry, but you need to forgive them as a Christian anyway. You're not going to revenge, because we know that
I wouldn't forgive someone who just comes to them and say, please forgive me, and you can't even, they don't even have the facial expression.
Yeah, like, you know, they need to come as a package, like the face,
it takes
you know, the teeth.
It takes too much.
It takes a lot.
So think about it. If you are thinking of forgiving someone who did you wrong long time ago, you know, just forgive. It's gonna set you free.
It will.
And please, guys, go and ask for forgiveness if you know you hurt someone, because that person is hurting and they just want to hear one word from you. Say, I'm sorry. Just say, I'm sorry. It changes everything.
It does. It really does change a lot. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching today.
I'm gonna cry now.
Thank you so much for watching today. Please subscribe to our channel. And please like and comment down below. And guys, let us know what you want us to be talking about, because like we're new to this and we're still figuring this whole thing. What you guys
want to hear,
you know. But yeah, and we don't know a date when we'll be posting, but we want to be consistent, so we're gonna let you guys know when.
So thank you so much for today. I hope we all stay loving and forgiving. Mwah.
Bye bye.